Hi, thank you for joining me. Today we're going to do an amazing meditation that I think is so mandatory for most of us. We're always dealing with the ego. The ego tries to get the upper hand. And what is the ego? The ego is that false self, the self that thinks that it is doing all the work here, or that it's better than everybody else, or that feels it has its own path. That is the part of ourselves that feel that we're at this alone and that it's up to us and only us to make it work. That's not true, because we're not alone. We have the power of creation behind us. And when we can remember that we are working and that we're one with Spirit, that we're here to serve the whole, then we can get out of our ego and back into a oneness, an opportunity to merge with a greater sense of joy and happiness. This meditation has many amazing effects. It can combat tension and hypertension, and what's really important is that it allows you to detach from the ego, so that you can observe what your attachments are. Observe how certain wants and desires are trying to run the show. Because once you identify your attachments, you can realize that you are actually separating. You're separating from the whole. You're separating from the God, infinity, that place where anything is possible, and that place where joy and presence is always there. Another aspect of ego where sometimes we can get really tricked is in having that spiritual ego. When we first start on this path of spiritual oneness, of awareness, we can feel like, okay, we're getting somewhere, we're doing great, and then we'll feel like we want to teach other people, right? And then we can also feel like, well, we want more attention as a teacher. We want to try to be the influencer that is going to bring more followers, because as that spiritual ego tries to dictate, it's trying to get you to buy into this kind of other aspect of its defense. Be really careful that when you are starting to move through portals of evolution, that you're continuing to be at one with the Creator, to know that you are actually just doing this, serving, so that you can not have that feeling of separation of the ego, so that you can continue to be in presence and to feel like you're having an easier life, and that you're in the flow of everything, and that you're, just taking the pressure off and enjoying your life. There are different effects that can happen while you're in this meditation. So just ride it out. Don't worry about it. Just let it pass and keep up. We're going to bring our thumbs up to our heart level. Our thumbs are going to be together. Our palms aren't going to be together, but they're going to face each other, and our fingers are going to be curled in. We're going to gaze at our thumbs. We're going to rest our arms down, and we're going to maintain an excellent posture, meditation posture. Engage a slight mulband lock, which is the lower quadrant lock. So what that means is we're bringing our anal point up, we're squeezing our anus slightly, we're pulling the navel point back to the spine, and we're lifting the chest a little bit, and we've got our chin parallel to the ground with a slight lock in the neck. Then we are going to do an 8-part breath. Breathe in for 8 seconds. We're going to count with our breath suspended in for 8 seconds. And then we're going to exhale 8 seconds. And then we're going to suspend our breath out for 8 seconds. Okay? So, here we go. We're going to try 3 minutes. Take a deep inhale. Lift the hands over the head. And exhale down. It's amazing the power of pranayama and shifting the rhythm of the breath. It really makes a big difference in our perception and our outlook. Let me know how this works for you. I know it's not an easy one because of the breath pattern. It certainly is meant to help you get more grounded and more in tune with that connection to your heart and that opportunity to relax into the present moment. If you haven't subscribed, please do so today, and you can follow me on Facebook and leave some comments, and I am happy to respond. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.